Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. And the Commodores will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So Tennessee's offense will go to work first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry.
He's going to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Pine. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Big play coming here. The last thing you want to do is squander this type of field position on the opening drive. Scrambling away. He throws one to the left. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Vols with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Runs through a tackle. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20, 10, touchdown Commodores. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it out. It's Butler. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. So Vanderbilt's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage. They can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. The 30. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Pine. With the catch, it's Matthews. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Off the play fake on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
That's not an easy throw to hit, I will say. A dagger throw, it takes time to develop. You really got to sell the route, and the quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Fires on the move. A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. To the air, it's Pine. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Use the play fake, down and throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
The offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell on that pass rush, man, they were coming.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these 3rd and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those 3rd and longs.
So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Now the play fake. He rifles one deep down the right side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They want to run it left here. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense...
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. How about the offense both teams put on display in this first quarter? Huge early numbers. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Gets the back moving. Brown wants to pass. Lets it fly. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown Vols! Stealing a score on special teams. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner will be knocked down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Shoots it to the left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Pine. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
The Commodores will punt this one away.
Number 79 on to punt it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. So here is the Tennessee offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Pine. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a short tackle. And the Vols need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Connection to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add. Here we go. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's McKenzie. Running wide open down the gut of the field. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Commodores have taken it inside the 20. Looking for the score. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. And he'll finish the run. Deep zone coverage here by the defense. to the air. It's Pine. Finds his man. It's Matthews. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Here comes the heat. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Finds the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Commodores are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let it go. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it, so the windows are not going to be...
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. The Volunteers will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown will throw it. That's reeled in. It's Fitzgerald. Gets away from one, finds room. There he goes. The tap. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Doors. When that receiver... free. It was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, baby! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got...
There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the ball takes those crazy bounces out of bounds, and a huge loss for this offense. And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. Pressure coming. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good...
Oh, he's got some space. Bulldozes his way through. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Slams ahead, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Brown wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? Pushes ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Vols send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach Big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often, because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Commodores line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Trying play action. Looking to scramble. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down coming up. Motion from the back. Back to pass. Lofts one high and deep. What a grab along the right sideline for the huge play.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time, because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Right back to him on the ground. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. So we open the final period with a third down play. Snap from the gun on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on third and short infield.
Touchdown ball! They move on top here in the fourth. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Pulled and fired complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give on the option. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3. The 20-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Turning it on! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. Got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Commodores have their offense in high gear. Grab behind the line. It's Fitzgerald. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Commodores have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
It's a great way to...
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Unleashes one deep. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finds some fresh air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called there by... Defense desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The quarterback takes a knee. There's